Hi guys, this is H.G. Bailey, and I'd like to announce not one but two upcoming Let's Play series. The first one is Golden Sun Dark Dawn for the Nintendo DS. I recently beat the game and greatly enjoyed it. Sorry it took me so long to announce the LP. Normally I like to do so much further in advance, but there were some technical difficulties that I wanted to iron out to make sure I'd be able to record the game in the first place. And as for my approach to the game, I'll probably be banning summons again. They're still pretty overpowered. Now, I'd like to try to use more characters throughout the game this time, instead of just sticking with 4 of them. And I think I'd be willing to use forged equipment this time around. Some of it is really good, but not obscenely so, and it doesn't seem to be ridiculously difficult to acquire them, but we'll see. I'm still working on a test run, but I'm getting there with it. And for the second game, we're going all the way back to the PS1. You might know the developer better for the Disgaea series. But instead, this is Rhapsody, a musical adventure. What do you mean you've never heard of it? Well, I just wanted to play the game to get to know the characters more in other Nipponichi games for when they make cameos in Disgaea. I recently beat the PS1 version of Rhapsody, though I haven't necessarily decided on which version to LP. I also want to check out the DS version, though I've heard there's a number of gameplay changes made, and the songs aren't dubbed in English anymore, so we'll see how that goes, but that may not necessarily be a determining factor for me. Ideally, I'd like Rhapsody to be a side LP to accompany Golden Sun Dark Dawn. And also, thanks to your donations on Patreon, I built a new PC and upgraded my office. I actually did this a few months ago over the holidays, but I wanted to go over it in an announcement video to show you what your donations are being put towards. And the main reason I wanted to build the new PC was to drastically reduce video rendering times. And my old PC was about as upgraded as I could get without replacing most of the parts, so I just decided to start over from scratch there. I still have my old PC. I've just got a new one now. And for the CPU and GPU and the new PC, I got the Ryzen 7 2700X and the NVIDIA RTX 2080, respectively. I would have bought a cheaper graphics card because I don't care about the ray tracing at all or having some of the best specs that I can afford, but, well, I had a friend who works at an electronics store who was able to use his employee discount, so I could buy it for a much more reasonable price. And when I started the Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology LP, the half-hour videos I was making were taking almost 2 hours to render on my old PC, and, well, if I screwed something up, I had to start all over again. And I disabled the resampling on the videos and upgraded the CPU on my old PC to help bring it down to about 60 to 90 minutes, but that was the limit of what I could do with the motherboard on that one. By the time I finished the Radiant Historia LP on my new PC, I was able to get the rendering time down to under 20 minutes, which is much more tolerable. So, like, if I upload a video to YouTube and there was a mistake that I didn't notice that people are pointing out, now I can take it down and re-render it, fix the mistakes, and get it uploaded much faster now. So hopefully that'll help out there. Well, hopefully I don't have mistakes in the first place, but you know what I mean. And the other reason I wanted to build a new PC was for playing Final Fantasy 15 on it with much better specs. I also got a high-end monitor with a 1 millisecond response time there. The frame rate on there is really nice, and I feel like the controls are much less laggy than the PS4 version, which really helps me with blocking attacks and dodging and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not announcing it as NLP yet, but we'll see. I'm still fairly early in the game, but I am making progress there. So thanks a lot for your donations, viewers. If you'd like to contribute to them on Patreon, I'll post a link in the video description. And thanks for your support. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.